Who doesn't like a game of stickmen? Of seeing these innocent people be boiled. These innocent people hang on, I gotta clear the screen. Here, I'll set up an experiment to show you what I'm talking about. We need a bulb. A bulb the size of 3 pixels. Not 3 pixels. We will go with Control Z. Clear screen. Of 9 pixels. Yes. And we'll have 7 pixels to erase. Yes. Erase very much. Then we'll have the slightest bit. Like a bunch of 1 pixels. And then exactly, barely any, 1 pixel, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 7 pixels of uranium. Now they're perfectly contained. So we're going to change that by adding 2 layers. But then we need water, ice, wood, where is this rain coming from? Should have made it out of metal. Okay guys, let's make a random world. First, to make a random world, you're gonna need some thermite. I think it is. Not thermite. You're gonna need some aerogel. Right guys? You're gonna make it to exactly 31 pixels. You're gonna make it super crazy. Then you're gonna pour lava. Now, fill it with lava. Add some rock on top. Slap it on. Yes, lots of rook. After you add a layer of rook, you add a layer of, for absolutely no reason, absolutely no reason, coal. You add some coal everywhere. Yes, lots of coal. Then, for even no absolute reason, you will add salt, lots of salt, like lots of salt, and lots of cement. Yes, watch it as it moves at a beautiful 1 pixel per second. Actually, like 7,000 pixels per second. I don't actually. Hang on. Ugh. Yeah, it's filming. Not Roblox. Sorry guys, I just have to check if it was filming. Lots of this. You now need 0 metric tons of soil. You need actually 10 metric tons of soil on top of some more root you make. After making a little platform of root and another little platform to represent a tiny little island, which doesn't matter because we're adding more sand in between it. And here, some more sand here and here. By the time this falls down, right here will be a randomly placed. Okay, so you know how we have the sun, right guys? We're gonna go to the corner right here. Yes, like right here, and this shall be an artificial sun. Because it shouldn't just be made out of this, but out of this. And what this does now is it has water. Gonna fill this up with water. Lots and lots of water. But when you want to turn it on, you evaporate the water. But currently, there's only uranium. There's, yes, lots and lots of uranium in the sun currently. Aww. Anyways, we'll have lots of water here. See, resistance. We'll add some even extra water. But to make it from overflowing this tiny island, well, superconductor. Yeah, we're gonna melt it all. For absolutely no reason. With, just for a sec, some mains wire. Until it explodes. You know, every mains wire is gonna explode, right? Like, this is like, you have to go to fill. Yes, exactly that many volts. Which I know still is not the biggest battery you could have, which also does produce a heck ton of heat. Oh wow, that is a lot hotter than anything I've ever seen. Say, what happens when I place a human in it? Will they instantly vaporize? Yes. Yes, they will. Hello, my name is Wota. I'm here to go into some boiling hot water. I've heard it's so hot, in fact, that my body could burn in exactly 3 seconds. Now, what is water? Oh, that's water. I'm not sure I can swim in this water, though. It's getting mighty hot in here. I found the router wire though. I don't like that. Luckily I can't suffocate. I think. Oh. Ooh. The cavern of hotness, aka a wire ran along. Oh wow. Can I crouch? Actually? Guys, do you think I can crouch? Yes. Oh, bro is cooking with the speed of light, and he dissolved. Man, this is some hot wire, but very cold wire. Because at the same time, bro can jump through anything. Meanwhile, while everything was raining and evaporating again, let's take this big chunk of land and rip it off. But now, some external heat is growing. Oh wow, it did explode eventually. This is why we can't have nice things. This, I think, is the sun's core. Ugh. My sandbox too. Let's load it. And here, yep, this is it. No. Bro has a gun to destroy these pesky guys. Can you activate this man? I forgot how to activate it. So, here's the spaceship. Basically, I have to rewire it and remake it all, but basically, here's the evaluation. You have some little houses here. You have a zombie there about to rip apart. Ooh. Yeah, so... Oh! Here's basically a evaluation of what always happens here. Well, what always most likely is going to happen is this breaks open, sending huge shockwaves everywhere, killing people. Like this. And then randomly, too, after being right here and safe, you can teleport here and it turn into dust. See? And the even worse part is normally a bunch of jetpacks get dropped, which then explode it, also making a hole in the roof, which then means that lava starts leaking in. And then there's a bunch of lava starting to leak in. But then you have to try to survive it. Like this. Let's put him in a 7,000 inch indestructible Indonesian material. So powerful that nothing can get into him. In fact, we'll make it a nuke bunker. But not the nuke bunker you know. First of all, we're going to freeze him in time with his buddy Green. Making this the only kind of way. Green can be frozen in a material, as well as blue. Blue should specifically suffocate in sand. And then we'll be suffocating in lava, which then will suffocate him to erase all this stuff, which then will suffocate him in a 7,000 more inch rock layer, which then will be suffocated in with green, as well as a bunch of other zombies. Except for this one. Ah! Ah! Oh. Oh. And here's what happens as the last final evaluation I make before this always is over. A spill of uranium somehow leaks out of the lab. Not just too much. It's not a lot of uranium, you know, right? Which then explodes. Also, a lot of dynamite explodes. Like, a lot. Enough to crash a computer. And somehow, sometimes, stuff survives. They vaporize. And then a bunch of jetpacks, of course, fall down, exploding everywhere. Somehow lava still survives. And then after that, everything explodes again. Then everything has dynamite, becomes dynamite. Dynamite. Then everything becomes dynamite, which then explodes. And everything vaporizes. Here. How hot is this? Oh my god, it's as hot as the sun. By the way, what you're seeing right now, if I were to build a base right here, out of any material besides indestructible material. Look, here's the indestructible material. Here's a wood layer to protect it. Here is a sand layer. Here is a rock layer. Diamond. Steel. I am flint and steel. Glass. And yes, I do know that there's already stuff here, but that doesn't matter. Okay? Including 7,000 layers of liquid nitrogen, which you think should stop 7 billion tons of, heat. Well, in fact, it penetrates everything. In fact, it can go through everything besides the material. Did it just melt rock? It's melting whatever that is. Glass, it's melting glass into sand. You see? As this next thing comes through, nothing can stop it. this is like indestructible material. You can take anything you want, like player, because it's in its name. And you can take this, and then you can take like that, and then meanwhile while they're there, the entire place explodes by TNT. But you may think they're dead, right guys? Except, even if I... Drum roll, please. Did they survive? Also, I don't think anything can survive in this heat. Just to check. Was bought a zombie. What? Can zombies touch this? Glass and steel? It appears so. Never mind, he died. Now there's a tool I've discovered. Apparently, today, I have discovered this tool where smash. Oh no! I'm on. Do you want to make? Oh, he died. You get the gist and the point, right, guys? Here, let me evaluate the game. Checking if it is still recorded to dig. Okay, here, let me use the last of my time, over 30 minutes, to elaborate what is going on. Okay, guys, got it? Here we go.
Can we go outside, bud?
No, I'm good.
Let's go outside.
No, I'm good.
Take a break.
No, Chad! I'm filming a video.
I know, but pause it and then come outside.
Ugh, you're so
Are you
mean.
gonna have people?
But Chad, I can't pause the recording. I can't pause the recording. My computer's gonna go to sleep.
Do you think people want to hear you screaming at your dad?
Can you leave me alone? Yes. Here's the beginning of our... This is the world, guys. You see? Deep down at the core, there's electrical and burning hot machines, which is actually electricity, creating immense amounts of energy. If you were even to spawn here, well, you would vaporize. This is like lava. This is basic lava. But lava that does not flow. But it can break through almost every surface. Lava would do that. Which I expect this is actually lava. Yeah. Lava can be infinitely cooked here. We'll use both of these techniques to create our brand new realistic thing. So, this is Bob. Bob can teleport through walls. And this is Gerald. Gerald can also teleport through walls for absolutely no reason. Bob and Gerald also can walk through doors, like any door, but Gerald or Bob, I think it was. Okay, let's just call it blue and green. You, my man, are capable of... Oh. No. Never mind. Let's forget that there's a lightning storm right here. Ooh. Okay, let's just explain the story. One day, these people were green and blue were having a normal fun time. When the bridge set on fire. Green, at that time, was on the bridge. So he set on fire. Ah! But, just that second, the ground got destroyed. Like saving Bob or green. But then blue wasn't feeling the same. He really did not like them not playing together anymore. So he went to try to equip a blaster somehow. Instead, he ended up almost dying and stuff, jumping. Never got it. Until... Hey guys. He got it. The jetpack, he found a jetpack, which he then equipped. Using G, he can fly and burn people. Using F, he could use a flamethrower. After burning up, Green was super scared. But then all of a sudden, zombies were coming. But, sadly enough, they were too late. But lightning strikes were ripping apart people, cracking the ground open. Exactly 7 trillion pixels wide. A kilo stud, too. If you are a Roblox kid like my buddy, that I randomly found in Roblox, trapped in Roblox. I don't know where he came from, why he sounds like me. I've only seen him once in this game. I could upload the video. I will upload the video. I know how I found him. I could just explain later. Ooh, look at that. The world was getting destroyed. It was so destroyed, in fact, that Mercury 5000 was breaking apart the ground. The ground had a huge sinkhole, the size of a colossal death. And from it, the world led into darkness. My boy, trapped, or just trapped himself, played this game and tried to survive, which his channel never got released. Trapped. I don't know what these traps are. They're apparently NPCs. Also, the website I was using randomly got taken down. But trapped is a really weird thing, guys. Ow, my head. Trapped is a really weird concept. My boy trapped in Roblox never died, but trapped is dead. He was once here with us. Nah, just kidding. Trapped never existed. Well, according to the website I was reading, it's coming back, but not anytime soon. oddly enough, Trapped and Trapped is coming out, I guess. Ooh. This is what I would imagine Trapped and Trapped would be like. This is like Trapped and Trapped. Trapped and Trapped incinerates. What is this? Is this lava? Why is it not flowing here? This is like a liquid. Liquid rock! It's liquid rock. That's odd. Trapped and Trapped is coming out too. Trapped in Roblox. I don't think it shows out, but he hasn't died. Soon Trapped and Trapped will come out. Ooh, I'm scared about this recording. Like 7,000 times scareder than scared. Ugh. So, in the story, Bro tried to escape. Oh, when he burnt to a crisp. He continuously tried until he got shocked by jumping. He even tried touching the ultimate, then he got shocked to death. He even tried jumping to touch the ultimate, and he got vaporized before he touched it. But then, the worst thing happened. A nuke was going off. Within the uranium mines that led here, there was 7,000 metric tons that had just been released of a strange unknown element, which was only known to destroy stuff. It was only feasible to jump into the emergency escape portal, which would in fact save them. Before they die, they had an idea. They weren't giving up until they did die. So long ago, they created a portal machine so powerful it could take anybody to years in the past or future. But there was a strange object that portaled them into a puzzleable universe. A universe that made no sense. If they didn't go in, though, they would be turned into mush. And if they did go in, they would have an unknown side effect. They tested it with their bike. It would did fine and vanish. Except that wasn't where they were supposed to enter. They were supposed to enter on the inside. So, they had to do something they had never done before. They went through the portal to save all of humanity. They fell through, vaporized, and then, as that was happening, quickly, the drain opened up. In semi-rare cases, this would happen. But then the drain opened up, and it all fell through as the world began to turn black. As it became black, there were charred bodies everywhere. But the portal led somewhere to a strange world. It led them to their spaceship. But that's what we're creating in this video. If you want to go see, it's a YouTube channel it's this YouTube channel that showed what happens in the story. Just let me know in the comments. And first of all, we're going to need to draw it all out. We're also going to need to go into settings. Bada bada bang, bada bada book. We're going to make the box size 1 out of 7. Which isn't good. And then we're going to go into 1 out of 1. Giving us this beautiful landscape, which we are going to fill up with lava, lava. Lava is my favorite, lava is my favorite. Which it should get colder over time, sadly. But we'll always make sure to keep it hot. But that's okay, because fresh out of the crucible, we're gonna select what we do not need. We don't need this huge part, this part for the tail, this part for a part of the thruster, and this huge part for part of this, another part of the thruster. But then it gets complicated because in our last build, this was impossible. But then we added these tiny things, which this leads into a tiny cryo bay thing. I don't think it's a cryo bay at all. This should be a science lab part. But then, this huge whole thing, compared with this, and this is a control room. This is the engine room. That is our absolute favorite last time. But it wasn't last time because you didn't see it. This time you will see it. And how this entire place was made. Go, 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 go. But we're gonna have to find a way to cool the inside. Also, we're gonna just make a trace part. This isn't actually the real thing yet. Since there's no lava gap, that's just for looks now. And emergency protections, because the engine room is a highly corrosive, deadly machine. And we're going to figure out how to make it. So this is technically a movie. So if you did want to watch the movie, well, this is a good spoiler for what would have happened, and if you would have liked it, or if you would, this is a spoiler, basically. Sorry for the people that are going to watch the movie, and I just revealed that this is a movie. Oh my god. Wait, does that mean? Okay, so the inside of this thing will absolutely burn you. Also, what would it look like to be burnt? Yeah. This is gonna be beautiful. Oh, I'm boiling in here. Probably should stand on some hot metal. Nah, probably not. You know, I should probably make up my mind. Right? And I think we're good so far. We'll fix this later, but first of all, we need something here. And what is better than a door? A door that leads nowhere exactly. But to build everything, we're gonna need some doors. One door will need a battery. We'll need a battery this is true 2D, guys. I want to say something, and that is that everybody is horrible at making 2D games. No offense, but 2D games actually, they don't exist yet. This is the only 2D games I've ever seen here, and I'll tell you why. So you know how 2D is like, 2D is like you can't see exactly. This is the perfect 2D view. And technically, this is perfect 2D. I can't explain it, but bro, can you explain it? Oh yeah, I'll explain it for the bros that watch your channel that I can't see sadly. Oh! I want to watch sad vlogs. Oh no. Into an incandescent chamber that I cannot escape. Unless I just climb up the walls. Somehow. How do I do this? Oh. No, I've soft-locked myself. Ralph. This is a self-sustainatory, guys. Welcome. And today we're going to be creating a self-sustainatory living quarters, which does have to have a heating wire, but not for the reason you think. We need a heating wire because when we play it, not to get the room hotter than before, 1,000 kilograms of pure energy and heat, and bro's getting stuck, so we're gonna save him. Not even to do with any of this, what I'm doing right now. Actually, it is slightly, but it is 1,000,000,000% because of water. But you may not know and understand what I'm saying, but I'm saying, oh, Key, this isn't good. Bro, you're not in a good state currently. Because first of all, your plants are dissolving, and second of all, I think you've had a breach to the outside world of the core. Yeah, that's not good. Anyways, after having a breach to the outside world, we're gonna need to fix that by taking more aerogel yet again, slapping it right here. All because I think, I don't exactly know anymore. But whatever I did, I think I got water. Did this explode? No? Okay, I think I just need a normal battery. Not submerged in water. Using, well, not 30 tons, but like 5 inches of this and like 7 inches. No, 1 pixel. Complete deleted to lead here. But we'll also take the heating wire and boom. It's cooking water and whatever you want it to cook. Which also does cook water, judging by how much water is here. And that I'm building this. And we'll have 1,000 bamboo seeds everywhere, which absolutely are going to make it impossible to escape this place without Bro getting picked up. How do you keep doing that, man? Ugh. Bro, beep, beepa, beep, beep, beepa. And now you, of course, gotta release some fireflies and frog eggs. It's termites. A tad bit of termites. Yeah, to eat stuff. A lot more of termites now and then. Yeah, to eat stuff and make it highly corrosive. And stop them from growing way too high. Hey, can they hurt me? Oh, Bro got killed by termites? No. What happens if I put... So termites are just like now annoying pests around my place? Hey, come back. Come back. Do you eat wood? Here's a wall of wood. Will you eat the wood? Do you eat wood? No? You don't eat, do you eat sawdust? Of course they don't. Welcome to our lab. This is just a place where we get infinitely hot for our core temperature readings. This is where our main core control could be. But it's not our main energy source. First of all, we're going to need to protect this in a layer of 7,000 pieces of... What's a jig? Well, we will have this connecting to... I forgot what it was. A battery. Which should, in fact... Oh, right. Beep, beep, beep. What is this? Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Sí. Dos, tres. Oh, I guess we did burn it out. Well, what happens when we attach this here? What is a material? And why does there have a perfect laser? In a perfect mirror, I mean. To fire it, you're going to need 7 metric tons of force, aka a big battery. Like a really big... Explode! Explode, please! No. Yes! Ooh. Wow! Beep beep bada beep 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 bada beep 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 beep. Guess the battery exploded. And this room is gonna start getting infinitely hot unless... Yeah, we're okay, I guess. Life. What happened to the lotto? Okay. Yet again, we're gonna take this view, select, delete, delete, In fact, we could just delete this room altogether. Making this a perfect entrance and exit to lava. La 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 lava. Chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah. Tasty as hell. Steve's lava chicken, yeah. It's tasty as hell. Oh, Mama Skinner, you ringing the bell? Yeah, that's it. It's a lava attack. It's a Minecraft movie! Or is it? This spaceship would cost like millions of dollars already. Like 7 billion. Like this much. Lava attack! Stacked up means 7,000 billion pounds of 7 trillion metric tons. Up to the 7 trillionth of a metric ton. To another 7 trillionth? Are we reading this right, guys? Because 7 trillion to the power of 7 trillion to the power of a third 7 trillion. This isn't true now. This isn't true. Here's what termites get. We'll add a bunch of termites here. Now erase this all. Now we have termite energy. But here's the great thing about termite energy is that, well, we can explode them and have some fun by, anybody that likes termites, probably nobody. Take this. For destroying my little place. Now I have to destroy you. I'm gonna have to put lava. La 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 lava. Ooh, no. Oh no! Crap. Okay, guys. Here is the final story. I completely ignored what just happened. Like I cut that entire part out. And now, time for the main attraction. Ba 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 ba.